What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at 3 Ainash fragrances. We're going to start with Amaretto by Ainash. Look at that little bottle. It's a very pretty looking little bottle. So I got Amaretto for one specific reason. I thought almond, right? Amaretto is an almond liqueur. So I thought this is going to smell very almondy, very liqueur-y, but I'm not getting that. Almond is not here. Almond doesn't live in this house. I am getting some sweetness here. I am definitely getting some airiness, some lightness, and definitely getting some citrus. So it's like sweetness, citrus, and lightness. Like something that lightens it up. There's a little bit of alcoholness here too. It's very nice, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. So I always end up like a little disappointed. It's a nice smell. It smells very nice. It's very unisex. It's very undefined. It would be really hard to like pinpoint what this is supposed to smell like. It's not very strong. Like when you wear it on you, it stays very close to you the entire time. It stays very intimate. I don't think it ever projected more than 2 feet. If I had to name it, I would say this is like a sweet lemony scent. So this is the spray. The spray was decent. It was very nice. In terms of the notes, the top notes for this are blood orange, bergamot, and lavender. The middle notes are licorice, cinnamon, and jasmine. And the base notes are caramel, vanilla, and musk. 2 feet is the most you'll get. So projection, definitely not great. Longevity, I think it lasted pretty much about 5 hours, but very intimately. So I would give it maybe performance a 7. Scent, I give it maybe an 8, so 7.5, because it's not really what I wanted. If you're looking for something that's distinctive and nice, this might be for you, but just remember that it's not going to be something that projects massively. It's not going to take over a room. It's not going to be very noticed. It's just a very delicate, calm scent. Very office, closed room appropriate. Very nice for unisex scent. This doesn't scream male or female. This is squarely 100% unisex. So the next one we're looking at is Celestine by Ainash. Okay, that's my genuine reaction every time I smell this. I don't love this scent, and I don't know why. It has a very strong, punchy note that I'm really not a fan of. I have to figure out what it is. There's a mix of rose with something else. When they get together, to me, it smells awful. And this has that mix. It has a rose with, I think it's either strawberry or rose with another fruit, that when they mix together, it smells awful. I think that's the mix I'm getting here. That's the thing. It's a sharp, aggressive scent that never goes away. When I wore it, I used it on a sweater and I had to like take the sweater off and wash it because I really did not enjoy having this scent on me. Main notes are that sharpness that I think is come from that strawberry rose together, and a very, very strong wood. It almost smells like cleaning supplies. It almost smells astringent together. It's a little bit different than the one from Amaretto. Let's take a look at the notes. Top notes are peach, pineapple, strawberry, and orange. The middle notes are rose, muguet, jasmine, and amber. And the base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, caramel, and musk. To me, this just smells very strong and off-putting. I am not a fan of this. I would not wear this. To me, in scent, this is like a 6 or a 5. In terms of projection longevity, this lasts all day and it's very strong. This is a 10 in terms of performance, not my cup of tea. Did not like this. One thing I want to point out about these bottles is they're constructed pretty poorly. These labels tend to fall out pretty consistently. When I pick them out from their shelf, this is more or less what I get a lot of the time. The labels have fallen off. They're either completely off or they're like that. And I have to take it off and put it back in its place and press it. So what I've ended up doing is putting them together like that so the labels don't fall off, like label to label, putting them together there so the labels don't fall off. But the labels are not adhered properly and they will not stay on no matter what. So these labels, even though they're pretty and it's like pressed metal or like, yeah, embossed metal, they are junk in terms of gluability, in terms of stuckability. They suck. The next one we're taking a look at is Lune by Ainash. This is like a pink to red ombre, and this is supposed to be a very fruity, gourmandy vibe. I get some sweetness, like a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of wood, some incense, but nothing is really melding together. Everything's like fighting for attention. This is also another scent that I really don't like. Like these two scents, this bottle design for some reason are bringing scents that I'm not a huge fan of. All the notes are kind of fighting for attention and nothing really comes out on top. It just feels off. I don't dislike it as much as Celestine, but I don't love it. The top notes for this are pear, incense, and pistachio. Middle notes are coconut milk, muguet, rose. The base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, amber, sugar, and musk. I'm trying to figure out what these have that I don't like. I'm wondering if their rose is a weird rose, because the only thing that these share is rose, but I'm wondering if it's like a weird rose extract that I'm not a fan of. Overall, my experience with Ainash is I'm confused. Like, I don't hate them, I don't love them, I wouldn't wear them. They're just overly complicated and they don't seem to be harmonious scents. Remember, the scents are subjective. What I like isn't necessarily something you like, and always remember to smell your best. See?